Today marks 150 years since President Abraham Lincoln was assassinated. 22 News reporter Laura Hutchinson traveled to Washington, D.C. to find out how he's remembered by today's lawmakers.
We're outside Ford's Theater in Washington, D.C., where history was made 150 years ago. President Abraham Lincoln and his family came out to the Ford's Theater on April 14, 1865 for a show that night. But that's not what ultimately made headlines. While President Lincoln and his wife were sitting in this upper balcony seat of the theater, well-known actor of his time, John Wilkes Booth, walked in and shot the president in the head in front of his family. President Lincoln died the next day. But Western Massachusetts Congressman Richard Neal says President Lincoln's legacy and politics still lives on today.
I think the continued influence that Lincoln has, where it looms large across our democracy, is not just his vision, but his raw political skill.
Lincoln will always be remembered for his work to abolish slavery. Civil rights leader and Congressman John Lewis, who will deliver the Elms College commencement address next month, talked to 22 News about Lincoln's mission to bring the nation together as one, something Lewis was also working toward when he famously marched on what's known as Bloody Sunday.
We should remember that Lincoln tried, he did his best, and we all must try. That's what America has been all about. It's this idea that together we stand, or together we fall.
Thousands of people lined up in the nation's capital to see the theater and the home across the street where President Lincoln died on this 150th anniversary. President Lincoln was the first president to be killed by an assassin, but he wasn't the last. To hear about his history and the presidents killed after him, head to our website, wwlp.com. Reporting at Ford's Theater in Washington, D.C., I'm Laura Hutchinson for 22 News.